So when you got the news, what did you think? First one.
Yeah, first one, man. I was super excited, and I'm just happy we got the overall win. But I'm super happy.
What'd your teammates say to you?
They were trying to get me to give a speech, but all I can say is let's just keep building. Keep building, and we got a big one this week, and that's my focus.
Hey, what did you do to your finger during the game last night?
Oh yeah, it kind of popped out of place, and I was trying to pop it back in place and get back out there, but I couldn't do it on my own, so I had to get out the field on that one.
How'd that feel getting popped back in?
Which one was it? Which one was it?
The right ring. Yeah.
How'd it feel being popped back in?
It didn't feel good. It didn't feel good, but Bobby got me right, and I was able to finish the game.
What's it going to take to defeat Washington this time around? They're a different team, and so are you guys.
Yeah, they're way better team. But I feel like for us, we just gotta, like I always say, focus on us, But at the same time, we know who their guys are on that side, and we just gotta contain them.
You got.
Jaden Daniels.
Huh?
Where have you seen Jaden Daniels improve since week one, and what's it take to slow down the quarterback?
Man, he can do it all. Honestly, he can do it all. He's really good. He can throw the ball the right way, get active with his feet, so he do it all, man. So for us, we just got to go in with a great game plan, and I feel like I know we will.
Yeah, you're a fast dude. You missed him a couple times in week one.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk about his speed. It's real.
Yeah, he got some real speed, and and for me being a fast guy, yeah, I know this time around I got to get my hands on him.
What do you think has allowed you in recent weeks to really turn the pressure that you've generated throughout the year into sacks?
I just stopped focusing on the sacks and everybody, just for me, I was always I gotta get a sack, and these last couple weeks I just been playing, free. I just been myself, all the negative outsiders saying what I can do and what I can't do. I honestly don't care about that no more. I just playing my game in the way I need to play to help this team win.
You didn't have Elijah the first time you guys played Washington. With the way you're playing and he's playing now, is that what you guys envisioned when the season began? I know injuries have been a part of his situation.
Yeah. I'm excited to have Elijah back because, just like you said, the first time we played him, I feel like I kind of needed him out there, to help me out. But I'm happy he's going to be out there with me this time.
Obviously, you beat the Commanders week one, but Jaden ran for 88 yards. Mm-hmm. How critical is it to kind of contain him and keep those numbers down in a matchup like this?
It just for us as a front line, just rush lanes. We got to make sure we rush the right way, because he can beat you anywhere, inside, outside. So guys just gotta. You can't play scared. You can't rush scared, but at the same time, you gotta make sure you know where you at and where he's at.
Is he more dangerous when he gets on the move in the pocket and not just throwing from the pocket?
Yeah, I would say more just getting outside of the pocket, because inside of the pocket, he gets the job done, but at the same time, when he's more dangerous when he get outside, because then the DBs down there, now they're fighting for their lives to keep cover. So yeah, more outside.
How much more confident is this team going into the playoffs this time than they were a year ago, do you think?
We just I feel like the guys like me and Kalaja, this being our second time, being in the playoff. Now we know what we have to do, and we got to win. Last year against the Eagles, we know what it takes to win. So I feel like we're gonna bring some great juice.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
New shirt?
Yeah, Bucky got these made. It's pretty cool. Got a little duck down there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, very cool.
I love the fact that he's always
I know.
doing it.
Seriously.
He won't ever take credit for that. He always immediately deflects it to you guys.
Yeah, he's a good dude. We like Bucky a lot, and glad he's around for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Graham, your first game was against this team.
Yeah.
Teron Payne, Jonathan Allen was not an easy debut.
No.
How do you, when you look back at that tape, 'cause I'm sure you have, what do you think now, looking at it compared to all the strides you've made this year?
Yeah, I watched it the other day. Just, just like some good stuff, but obviously some sloppier stuff. And, fun to see kind of, where I'm at now versus where I was at then. And just, thinking back to like how my mind was racing to that game and versus how it, settled in a little bit more now. Definitely cool to sort of reflect and look back. But, Washington's a good team and, we got to prepare. So obviously, a lot. It's almost like playing them in a new season, right? Because it's been so long since we played in week one. Obviously, a lot of their stuff has changed. They've evolved as all teams have at this time of the year. So got to be ready for new wrinkles and stuff like that from them. And yeah.
How would you grade yourself, knowing the way you're playing now versus what you were at week one?
I'm not very nice to myself when it comes to that stuff. So, I think the biggest thing, I think I've gotten more consistent as the year has gone on. I still think, a couple too many, like, whether it be like a mental mistake or, just a bad penalty or something like that. I think those are some things, like going in the offseason, I'm definitely going to want to, work on. But, definitely cleaned up a lot since then and just getting more acclimated to the position. Feel good about, the growth. Feel confident in being able to grow as a center and continuing to get better here. But, I just like to overall improve the consistency of my game. And, obviously I've been working on that and just, got to continue to learn lessons and continue to, improve from them.
There are guys in the league that played in the league for years and years and never make the playoffs. Just how exciting is it for you, your rookie year, to make this point?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's crazy. They've been here, I believe, 4 years in a row, NFC South champions. And so just to be a part of that, continue that streak, it's really awesome. So very happy about it. Definitely not taking it for granted because, like you said, it's never guaranteed to make the playoffs. It's really hard to make the playoffs. So excited to be here again. I think that's been the coaching or sort of the message is. I know this is, over the past 4 years, we've been pretty accustomed to it, but, not to settle in, never to take an opportunity for granted. So, just excited to get rolling and, see what we can do Sunday.
Graham, if I would have told you at the start of the season, Baker Mayfield throws for 4,500 yards, 70% completion, 41 touchdowns, 10 wins, NFC South Championship, and no Pro Bowl, what would you say?
I'd say someone got it wrong. I haven't, totally looked at all that stuff, but I think it's hard to argue he hasn't been one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL this year. So, I wish, obviously, he deserves that. Not really sure who got sent, but it'd be hard to convince me that he doesn't belong there. So, obviously, not super pleased with that, but. It is what it is. We got a bigger goal in mind, so we're gonna work towards that and sort of let our play, talk for ourselves. But yeah, Baker's been excellent all year. It's my first year in the league, so just being able to see, I don't know any different than what I've seen from Baker. So just trying to relish it and the fact that I get to play with someone like him is pretty cool. So. Definitely, happy for the success he's had, but, obviously the main goal is still in front of us.
Do you sense these guys aren't satisfied with just winning this division?
No.
There wasn't a lot of celebration, but it seems like the bigger fish they want to fry, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think most of the celebration after the game was for Mike. Obviously, happy we won the division, but I think that was just a box we checked for this season, and now just, being able to move forward and looking at the playoffs, now like I said, the main goals are still in front of us. So, happy we won the division, obviously. But, we got – that's not like, okay, we won the division, now, now it doesn't matter. It's, now we're in the playoffs. And so we got to win each and every week to win or go home. So we're excited to do that and try to take advantage of the opportunity.
What was your welcome to the NFL moment?
It's probably week one. I think I've had a couple over the years. I was telling one of my buddies the other day, some of the people I've just played this year, whether it's Dexter Lawrence or Fred Warner or guys like that of that caliber who couple years ago in high school, I was playing Madden with those guys, and now I got to block them. So just really cool moments like that. But yeah, I mean, week one it was like, all right, here's our first game. We got 2 Pro Bowlers at the D tackle spots. We got Frankie Louvu and probably future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner at the other spot. And so welcome to the NFL. Here's their front 7. So that was definitely I remember that being pretty cool. But yeah, now it's just got to come out and execute, and same guys, same personnel, but just be ready to adjust.
Do you still play Madden? Get to see yourself in the game?
I actually have not downloaded this year's Madden. The college football game came out, so I was playing some of that. The season does not allow too much time for video games, so I haven't really gotten into it. I'm sure I will in the off season, but yeah, I know. My friends were making fun of me too. They're like, dude, you haven't played with the Bucs yet? And I was like, no, I haven't. So I will, though.
You haven't even checked your score yet?
No, I actually have no idea what my rating is.
Mario, we know that Bucky can make people miss, but he also leads the NFL in yards after contact. What's it like to see a guy his size, who's physical when he needs to be with 3 tackles?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I knew he was somewhere high up there with missed tackles, but I didn't know his yards after was first in the NFL. It's pretty cool. It makes sense to me. He's so elusive. He's hard to bring down. It's funny, like, when he breaks a run and you're out in space with him, you have no idea where he's going. So just trying to adjust to him, is hard for me. So I can't imagine being a defender trying to tackle him. So just obviously, yeah, we're really lucky. We have Bucky.
He's trying to stay alive as a blocker if he comes back.
Yeah, you're just trying to find something. You're like, oh, he's going the other way. You got to adjust. But yeah, he's awesome. So happy for him, and it doesn't surprise me at all.
You try to catch up with him, make some extra blocks.
I try to catch up with him. It doesn't work, but. So he's no, Bucky's a great player and elusive for sure. Makes me miss too. So.
All right,
thanks, Graham. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Jalen, we've watched your catch now. I think I've seen it about 100 times. I don't know how many times you've seen it. And it was a great job getting your feet down and all of that. Can you talk about the throw that Baker makes to you, off balance, off platform?
Oh, I think it was perfect. Just him coming out the pocket and then delivering that. It was just a good connection on both of us.
Jalen, do you think y'all have some good chemistry that started since day one, since he was 5? What does that have to say about you two?
Just the work we put in, how much trust grows, and how much you need to earn it. So, I think I earned it over time.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you? If you look back kind of maybe the first month of the season versus where you are right now, where do you think you've kind of grown the most?
I think how I go about my daily habits, just the way I approach every day and the way I practice and, just stay heavy on the details.
Who's taught you maybe the most?
B-Mac, my receiver coach, really been on me about it. So just been harping on it and trying to perfect it every day.
What do you do to keep your body, have that kind of body awareness on that throw, to be able to stay in bounds? What's key to being able to do that? And when you're catching it, did you for sure know that you could, stay in bounds?
Yeah, it was just the training, just relying on my training. In that moment, I'm not necessarily thinking of my feet or thinking about where my body is, but just the way I practice and the way I train in the off season, it just all just goes into that moment.
How are you looking at this? This is now the playoffs. Have any of the older guys or Mike told you anything about it might be a little bit more different, more intense? How's your mindset?
Yeah, Chris has texted me about it and just communicated with me how everything is ups and standard. And that's just what the playoffs is. It's physical. Everybody's watching, and you got to be on your P's and Q's.
You think you're at your top of your game right now?
Yeah.
What about in that moment when you guys are all celebrating with Mike, knowing how much he's poured into you and knowing how much he's poured into Chris and really this whole locker room, because he's one of the elder statesmen here, to be able to give him his flowers in that moment, how cool is that?
Oh, it meant everything. When we had time left on the clock, when we knew we were going to get on the ball, it kind of just upped our spirits a little bit, and we just all felt so happy for him because we knew it was something that he wanted to achieve.
This is your first shot at the playoffs, but you get a sense from the guys too. There wasn't a whole lot of celebration, other than maybe the Mike's celebration in the locker room about his team making the postseason. They seems like they've got a lot bigger goals. Do you kind of sense that with this team?
Yeah. Shoot, we're just taking it game by game. We're not necessarily thinking about the future right now. Just want to win every game right now.
You know, there are guys that play in the league for years, never make the playoffs. What does it mean for you to get there in your rookie year? How exciting is that?
Oh, it means everything. I mean, I'm excited. I'm ready to just work hard and put on.
What is it about this team that's allowing you guys to close out games? Because if you look at the statistics, fourth quarter, like you guys are owning it on both sides of the ball, and not every team can do that. I mean, there's got to be a killer instinct to be able to execute that.
Yeah, that's just all our training and the way we practice, really.
Do you think playing on the national stage and playing for a national title last year kind of gets you set for this kind of stage?
Oh, for sure. I mean, shoot, just everything that goes into that week and preparing for that. I mean, I just apply it now and just up my standard in everything I do.
What's it been like seeing your buddy Devin Cole, who throughout the season he's had to kind of bide his time, he's been active a lot,
Yeah.
to see him blow up the last couple of weeks, and like it's like he's been out there this whole year, like
Yeah.
not miss a beat. Just what's it been like, you know, seeing him blow up like that?
He's been preparing. I mean, even since week 1, he's been preparing and doing the walkthroughs with the team, and he just prepares like he's a starter. And when he got his opportunity, that's why he was ready.
Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.